Hey Jabani, just wanted to send you my thoughts on your recent shows. I've been listening to you for a while now, and got to say overall I enjoy the majority of your content. It's good, thought provoking, makes me have to go and look and research things, but it's helping to build my knowledge on certain things. The reason for this particular voice note though is just some recent the recent shows relating to or that featured Ayakongi and Junior Negus, it just made me a bit concerned. And I'm concerned from the point that these are men that have portrayed themselves, or as it seems to me, that they are pillars of the community, leaders of the community, and they want to be, you know, progressing Rasta, moving things to another level, and yeah, just getting things to where they think things should be. But they're wasting a lot of time in arguing and cussing and trying to bring you down, but also this to me is not man behavior. They're acting like this is the things I expect from women, right? It's just like it's the bitching and the backbiting and trying to drag people down. This is not what men should be doing. And for me, just thinking on a wider scope, you have you have a wider discourse or a wider conversation going on within the wider black community about black women not listening. They're not submissive to their men. They're not they just are this whole strong black woman, independent woman thing. Um and we're not following, we're not being led by our men. But in all honesty, if this is the men that are trying to lead us, why are we following them? Where are you leading us to? You're not leading us to nothing progressive, you know? So it doesn't feel me, and if there's other women out there as well, I'm sure there's Rasta women out there listening to this as well. I'm not sure it's filling us with any confidence that these men can lead us to a progressive, more stable, more profitable, like a more comfortable state of being. I don't see it. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. And whilst I'm not saying that's all black men or all men, it's a microcosm of what's going on. It's a microcosm of what's going on. And it's disappointing. We can't be saying we want unity and we want things to get along and people to come together for us to get ourselves into a better position, and then we're having these kind of arguments. We're not even arguing um over doctrine or philosophy or ideals and values. This is sound this is susso. This is proper gossip arguing. Come on, guys. Fix up, sort it out, and do your job. That's what I have to say to that. Thanks for listening.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, world. This is the Rastafari International Ambassador, Jabani, better known as the Badass. The man from Buzzwalk, back a wall with his garment dipped in blood. I start this platform over 2 years now, going in 3 years. And a lot of people is just caught on to the runaway slave. So let me remind you and let me make some disclaimer, because some people just come on the platform now and most people like what they're hearing. Some is disturbed by what they're hearing. Now, over here, disclaimer. This platform, first of all, is a YouTube platform. Jaboni does not own YouTube or any personal dealing with YouTube. This platform is not monetized. So this platform, it doesn't matter if you like what you hear here or you want to follow this platform. This platform does not seek following, likes. This platform is not a begging platform. So over here, we do not monetize this platform because we seek nothing in return. This platform promotes truth. This platform, if you notice, I try to promote individual truths. So for example, a lot of people do not like my good brother, Mark Penzi, but I'm not a like follower. Therefore, when I listen to Mark Penzi, I listen to him with a clean ear, and if I think what he's saying, the public need to hear it, then over here it will be published. And this goes for each and every one. Over here we do not censor people. Hence, you will hear a man do a 45 documentary video of Hydra Bunny telling the world what he feels about I. And I care zero. I will publish it word for word, because I'm not looking anything from anyone. Anyone that knows Jaboni will let you know Jaboni is a fiesta man. Him no beg. Tired for telling him no beg. Not only that I don't beg, I do not like beggars. Yeah. If you want Yam Bunny to be friend, don't beg him. Don't beg him. Now, John, this is the early broadcast, and I'm having my breakfast. I know you do not like when I eat on camera. A lot of people do not like when I eat on camera. Trainer, my apology, but my thought is flowing and I must have my breakfast. I'm having a cash on. Please, trainer, see with me. Over here, we don't take hostage or prisoners. Now, the woman them is talking. The daughter them is talking that some man now worse than a woman. Mainly, Chief Ayakongo is like a bitch. Junior Negos is also like a big fat gal. I, Jabone, do not have nothing in common with Junior Negos and Chief Ayakongo. Now, let me give you a recap. I don't have time for go dig up old video to prove my point. In the kangaroo court, I don't know how Rasta now come for a whole court. Because as a vanguard, we all court in silent. Yeah. We whole court in silent. I keep telling you that Rasta becomes Babylon more than Babylon. Now, how did these people and Jabone fall out? Scamming. Jabone is not a scammer. Everybody know Jabone will draw him gun, run up in our business place, and tell everything in the hands up and take what him want. Jabone grew up doing that. I'ma come here and tell the world that that is my MO. The world not a problem with that because which part me live, Babylon make sure say them lock me down with camera. So my camera down now, so works day is done. The camera is around me to watch me and to protect me. So I have not a problem. I learn to live in a Babylon. But how did Chief Ayakongo and Jabone becomes at loggerhead? Now, according to Chief Ayakongo and Junior Negos, these people who want the world to believe that Jabone as the Rastafari international ambassador have been saying a lot of things against Haile Selassie. This is the same thing they did to Marcus Garvey. So Marcus Garvey and Jabone have that in common. Now, when since Rasta cannot express themselves about anyone. So that is the first problem. People want to tell I what I can say, what I should think, what I should believe. That's what the problem is now. A man tell I why I can't say, why I not know, and the things then why I know I shouldn't express them. Now, Ayakongo is a farmer. There's no doubt about that. Jabone is not a farmer. He's a soldier. Yeah, I'm not a farmer. So, in my dealings with Ayakongo, he tried to introduce farming to me. I have no interest in farming. Nothing wrong with that. I introduced several people to Ayakongo. without my knowing that Ayakongo have Rastaman start support him financially under the head of farming, but what it amount to is scamming. I will get the Rastaman to come and speak if he choose to what happened between him and Ayakongo. Now, I am nobody's scapegoat. So you can't scapegoat me. I and Ayakongo was working on and on quite well, supposedly, until Priest Aral come in the picture. The first time Priest Aral come on the platform, Priest Aral is a man like myself, unfiltered. So Priest Aral just pour it out. The mistake that Ayakongo make in try was to censor Priest Aral. And I interject and said, no, let the priest talk. The priest tell his truth and reach the point where he's desolated in Africa. When I hear that, my heart move. And instantly, the priest didn't beg or anything. The priest know that none of my children or seed shall beg bread. That's a Rasta trading. So when I hear the priest plea his cause, I instantly know what my duty was. Because we had took the vow, death before dishonor. So we that took that vow. So therefore, it doesn't make a difference if the priest is a Bobo, a 12 tribe, a Bingi, a Orthodox. The priest had took the vow. My question to all these people that is now voting about removing Jaboni, I don't know what them voting. Are you going to bury me? Because it is death before dishonor. Now, because the chief of the priest had took the vow, and I were there when the priest taking that vow, it's a secret order. The priest goes far to tell the world, outside of Emmanuel, the only next man that him really trust is high, Jaboni. People get jealous. People get... You have to listen. The brotherly love that exists between I and Priest Aral. The priest tell you, him own brother, Bongo Vince, him not feel like them connected. The priest tell him brother and for him brother dead, that I, Jaboni, is more him brother. And him and Bongo Vince come out of the same woman, baby. Hi! Priest a Rasta baby too. Both of them is Rasta baby. All I and I keep telling you all, but you know, have selective hearing, that the whole of my brethren I grow up with is Rasta babies. I keep telling you all that in the dark days, all of us, it was one Rasta. All of us know each other. All of us is who take this liberty and carry it to the world. Bob Marley sing about it. We live it. Now, what the audacity that these guys are now seeking to take stripe off of the field marshal. What you gonna do with this stripe? What you gonna do with my stripe, Ayakonga? Juna Negos, what can you do with my stripe? Do you have any stripe? Ayakonga? Juna Negos, do you have any stripe? Who is steering down this movement? Yesterday I hear Ayakonga, caution. No, I hear Juna Negos, caution. Ayakonga, to the fact that be mindful of the Rasta International. Juna Negos, if them take a fair food, don't sell it for one. So me can say to you, come here and say it yesterday. All who not talk say no want to take away my ambassadorship. Who is the ambassador for? Me ask the question, Juna. Who is Jaboni ambassador for? Juna Negos asked that question yesterday. Nobody didn't answer it. Juna Negos got as far to say, when I was in England, Jablu that passed away, he was the president for Rasta International. Fee Marshal, Scotty, better known as Dub-Up, proper lieutenant, Rasta International. I think 2 or 3 video back, I told the world that I went through some papers. Again, here is the roster. 75 vanguards. I told you that this rooster is registered with Bongo Miguel Lawn at Church Street. You all know Miguel office. This rooster have registered since 1984. If you were around then, you would have known that there was a newspaper by the name of Rasta International. That's our newspaper. I told the world that my father, multiple planner, told me to register an organization with the government and call it Rasta International. Rasta International is not a Jaboni makeup thing. For those of you who just come in a Rasta and don't know nothing about this trad. Rasta International is a secret order. The members of Rasta International all took the debt before this and a vow. Hence we have a list of the prisoners. Because we were openly fighting in Babylon. Hence when I was released, I declared that I was surprised what I come and see. Every man and in the cookie jar. Hence, I go where the struggle was at the time. Because the struggle was over here in the West. Now, 35 years after my release, 45 years after my release, Gilly now get released, the last of the vanguards. Only to discover that in worded differently from me. In worded that when he reached Jamaica, the place looked nice, but under the surface, nothing changed. How and why did Gilly say that? Gilly was able to say that because he knew what Jamaica was 50 years ago. And then a tourist. When we come in, we know what we're looking at. Now, Aya Congo, you are on your part. Please don't make your part clash with my part. Listen to what Junanigos point out. Jaboni is the international ambassador of Rastafari. I am not the ambassador for Nyabingi, 12 tribe, Orthodox, Coptic, you name it. No, I am not. And I have never come assuming or assuring anyone I am the Rasta International Ambassador, a very marginalized, private organization. We know our members. This is not something that the likes like Juna Nigos or Aya Congo can come join. I know me don't hear when talk about any vow on the take. No, when I defend the king. I am not here defending the king. I am defending the people. That's a whole different approach, you know, the people. Jabon is a people person. Meaning black people. Yeah. Me no universal, me no they are defend human rights. Jaboni, they are defend black people rights. Please don't get me mixed up. I am not even here entertaining you, Aya Congo. We just want to make the record clear that you can proceed and carry on what you are carrying on. You have no idea about what the Rastafari International movement is about. And you can't come and dictate to us what we should say and what we must believe. If you believe the king is the king, then the king is the king. If you believe the king is God, then the king is your God. How about Jaboni not have no God? Am I out of talk? Me not have no God. Me tell you already, say if you not bring God, come in front of I. When me draw my 45 and ask God why he make we a suffer so, he better have answer. He better have answer. Yeah. Say, looking at me eye, God have to have answer when he buck up in at me. That me I tell you now. Because God me I talk to you know, God can make things happen, you know. God can make the world change, you know. I talk to Jaboni and I'm 45. Yeah, I'm 45 in my hand. And me ask Jah, why you make we a suffer so? 70 years me a suffer and want to find you, God. And before me leave earth, me find you. No, tell me, make things happen, you know. So you see how cool and how serious me get with my trad? This is not something where me a talk. Me live, this live. And anybody when know me know say, Jabi is a man with no man no more fanatical more than me. Me have a whole fanatical. Now, getting back to the begging part of the thing, can I tell you something? I love beggars. Now, Congo want me sponsor farming and me no want enough rice farming. But me tell him say me go into the ganja business. Because I can defend ganja business. And me have my soldiers them round here where we can deal with ganja business if we have ganja wagga wagga. Me tell him say if you want me to send you some money, first you have to make some ganja reach me. He never tell me say he want money for make ganja reach me. He might tell me say he want money for do rice farming. Me not have no investment in a rice farming. If I want rice, me go to Tesco buy rice. Yeah. Now, June and Negos, these two boys playing game with each other and trying to get I now in the game, playing. Mama Fire, she's still around, was molested by Juna Negos and took him on trial. And I find Juna Negos guilty for molestation of Mama Fire. Now, Juna Negos have asked me more than one time for financial help. But I don't know Juna Negos like that. And I don't feel a duty towards Juna Negos. Juna Negos need to go to Sizzler. Sizzler was the one who sponsored this program. However, I assured Juna Negos that I would send him a updated phone and I would send him a computer for him to carry on the works as record keeper. Since I've told him that, know nobody that is traveling to South Africa. I have asked him if he knows someone coming down from England to let them contact me, and I would give him them the phone and computer to take to him. I have not heard from him on that since then. That tells me he have no interest. I don't know if he was intending for me to send the cash to him. Now, what triggered off these two men to be so hostile now to me? I, Jaboni, live in the heart of Babylon. And Babylon run the world. So I'm a part of Babylon too, because I live in Babylon. Yeah, I have to have my juice and I have to have a balanced breakfast. Yeah, I have to have my juice. This is cloudy apple. Yeah. Try to eat and drink the best Babylon have to offer. There's ice in my juice. And this juice is from M&S. M&S is where the King Foods supply. Now, what triggered off these two men? Between Ayakongo and Junanigos, they think that I'm in a position to help them financially. So they are in Africa, Zion, and they are in the motherland, Jamaica. And they expect I, Jaboni, to maintain them with Babylon money. So them down there, a chant down Babylon, in chanting down Babylon, if Babylon a go down, I a go down with it. Keep it real. You don't that chant down Babylon. If Babylon a go down, I a go down with it. So while you are chant down Babylon, you expect me, no, to maintain you financially, feed you, equip you. In a sooner little head. Now, by Ayakongo own admission, he's upset. He have tolerated everything that I said against the king. Because he have heard it and he have tolerated. Junanigos have tolerated. Because them know says freedom of utterance. What make these two men stop tolerating my freedom of speech? When I heard about Priest Harold plight, I moved instantly and do what I had to do in order to assist how I could. That didn't sit well with Ayakongo. Check the videos and you will hear that. With Junanigos, again, my brethren Gilly Priest get released after 45 years and Gilly Priest's testimony to the world of all the people and all the brethren that he had. Upon his release, he had no contact with Elijah Bunny. But I was able to sort him out in the way that I choose to sort him out. In the most helpful way. Gilly Priest did not ask I or beg I for nothing. Make that clear. Out of my heart, charity begins at home. Gilly Priest said there was no one outside of a couple brethren to actually receive him when he come to Jamaica. There was no organization. Hey, you must listen, you know. Some boy a betray about them a Rasta this and them a Rasta that and them have organization and them have this. And some cyber space scamming a go on. Juna Negos a scammer. Congo, Aya Congo are the biggest scammer. Him have 10 platforms right now where him are the sole administrator. And all him do is dictate to people, scam people. I, Jaboni, have one platform, and this is the runaway slave. And my disclaimer, no white man, no Chinese man, no Indian man can knowingly come over here and engage with I. Me no they are look no Babylon support or engagement. Over here, so me free. For tell the world, I want to tell the world. No guy, no girl can censor or stop up my mouth. Jabon not afraid of nothing. And my thing to Gilly Priest is that after 45 years in prison, what is it to afraid of? Nothing to afraid of. Jabon not afraid to go lie with the ancestors. Yeah. The old man left I as ambassador to do exactly what me I do. Yeah. No guy can. If the old man did know say me is a follower of men, he would make I be the ambassador. The old man knows say no guy can program I. That's why the old man say, Bunny, change up things. Me not tell nobody say that them to stop pray to the king. Me I tell you say me never at no time at all I pray to no king. That is my testimony. At no time at all. I did not pray to no king as God Almighty. And none of my brethren never do that neither. Yeah. What is wrong in telling the world the truth? Me not make up this. Me I tell the youths them how we grow and what we did to bring this thing to the level where it is today. We bring this. And I bring we bring it. Don't get this thing twisted. It was the works that we, the vanguard, put in that make it what it is today. So no guy with us, no guy we stealing at them nappy. No guy we assisting dogs. I mean, just look, these guys don't know I from nowhere. I want pin on all kind of label pan high. Claim them want to take off stripe. Who do not give me no stripe? Una give me no stripe. Una put in no work. Una in my league. What me say? When I talk, no dog, no bark. Some of just want the dogs, them. If you know them place before me take a big stone and broke your back foot. Yeah. Now, wanna have it now. Wanna have. History, I repeat itself. Marcus Garvey, speak out and how him feel about the king. He was deported to Jamaica, and somewhere in the district of Augustown, them stone him, Marcus Garvey, and Marcus Garvey ended up going to prison and was locked in A1. For those of you who been to Spanish Town prison, know where A1 is. And number 1 cell and the ground floor in A block in Spanish Town is the cell that Garvey was housing. And after I'm released from that cell, they seal the cell door. They seal it. No more man no housing in that cell there up until today. History class, when I come now. Garvey end up leaving Jamaica and don't look forward and write that off as the place next to hell. Jaboni did the same thing too and went to Africa right off the west, only to find that Africa was not ready for the likes like I, and again turn around and seated where both His Majesty and Garvey came to seat. Now, if I am expressing myself about what I think and know about the king, why now should that be an issue to anyone? Garvey did the same. Garvey at some stage ended up getting stoned off his platform in Hyde Park by Ethiopian. And end up die here in England. Only for Jamaica to make him a national hero. First national hero. So, now we have Ayakongo, Juna Negos, in combination, campaigning now against Fire Bunny, Priest Aral, and others. Now I will turn you over to my sister Aisha, so she can tell you what she thinks about the court and its followers today. Hopefully, this will be my final addressing to Ayakongo. Now, I'm gonna see if I can touch base with a few brethren so they can come and give us their opinion on this ongoing saga.